I'm at Al's Fruit Stand. I'm sorry, I mean Al's Garden Center in Sherwood today. This is reminiscent of your grandfather's place, isn't it?
Yep, back how it all started in 1948.
It's your 60th year. It's
Yep.
great. Happy anniversary.
Oh, thank you.
Well, in regards to that, we want to talk about vegetables this morning. And so since it's your heritage, we came to the source. And so let's talk about maybe some summer things right now about what's going on in our veggie gardens.
Okay, a lot of things that are happening. A lot of your tomatoes and things should start to be ripening right now. It's a great time to start your harvest.
Yeah, so, you know, my tomatoes are still really green. Is there anything I can do to kind of hasten that a little bit?
Yeah, with the tomatoes, you want to stop watering them.
Ooh.
Yeah, if they're in the ground, just stop watering them altogether. If you have them in containers on your porch, you still want to water some, but you really want to cut back the watering. That'll really help them ripen and give you a lot better flavor in your tomato.
And this heat we've been having, I know they're going to be really flavorful.
Yeah, they'll be great.
And I also noticed, and here too on your display, is some of the leaves on the squash and the pumpkins are getting some white on them.
Yeah, that's some mildew. That sets in. That's just nature. That's what happens. I wouldn't worry too much about that. I don't think there's any need to go out and really spray them. You know, it's just going to happen.
Yeah, so just enjoy them.
Yeah.
Well, I know that you just have your new magazine out, and there's this big article about fall planting of vegetables, and sometimes we don't think about that. And in Oregon, it's a great thing to do here.
Oh, absolutely. You can harvest for a long time in the wintertime. A lot of people don't really realize that. But it's a great time to start planting a lot of your cole crops and things like that. So you can harvest later in the fall into the winter.
Mark, what is a cole crop?
So a cole crop are the things that they like the cold weather. So things like cabbage, broccoli, cauliflower. You can plant them now, and then they grow all winter long, and they like that cold weather.
And so is there something different that we would have to do as growing a garden like that?
No, it's just like growing in the spring. You know, you want to make sure you work up your soil, amend it real well, get some good compost in it. The one thing different is you want to make sure you keep the water on it because it's so warm now. In the spring, you know, we have our natural rains and they kind of take care of it, but you definitely want to keep them wet until our fall and winter rains set in.
And I know that you'll be starting to see like onions and shallots and garlic, and we can put those in too.
Yeah, you plant those now, and then they really develop over the wintertime, and you have them ripe in June, July of next year.
Well, I know that this magazine that's in all your stores right now has lots of information, and so many of the garden centers will have that too. So go out to your local garden center and get some fall veggies and have a fall garden. Thanks so much, Mark.
You bet. Thank you, Judy.